A hoe is a bitch that just.
Are we recording?
Yeah, because y'all was chatting. Y'all was talking too much. So I was
sorry.
like, hey,
I thought
y'all,
so.
we're ready to start. But niggas didn't want to fucking start.
Alright.
There we go.
So we can start off with that. The definition of a hoe. We can start off with that.
Hold on, who's gonna do it? Is my son Patreon K about to start it off?
Oh, you want me to press it?
Talk your shit.
No, it's already
I
pressed.
have to.
Oh!
Talk your shit.
Talk your shit, bro.
Hey, here we are, episode 2 for the week. This is Militia Uncut, back again. This is BKDC, special guest T. We're here.
Isn't this the third one?
No.
It's
Second,
the third one.
Second or third, depending on the edit. You know how we do. First things first, before we get into it, subscribe to our channel, please. Show support, show love, show even more support with that Patreon. The link is down in the description below. Hopefully, we'll see.
It's gonna be hilarious if there's no
Also
Patreon.
hit that like
at the
button.
bottom.
It'd
Turn
be like
your notifications
Google.com
on
or
if you're feeling the show.
There you go. Say it again.
So you've done this YouTube thing.
Hold it down.
That's classic.
Also hit that like button and turn the notifications on if you're feeling the show.
It's our fifth ranger.
Did you say no?
And I say yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what was there.
Yeah, no, I'm like, yeah, listen
Okay.
to that. Yeah.
So, you guys have never seen it, but in our first like rough run of videos, you'll get to see it if you're a Patreon member. In our first run of videos, we did a topic about toxic masculinity, and the four of us had discussed our own version of what is toxic masculinity, if it is a thing. What is it really? Does it really exist? We had
Did you
like
say that?
we had.
I thought we were talking about like what is a true alpha male. That's what.
Well, no, I had started it about
Okay,
toxic
okay,
masculinity, and then it turned into a discussion about alpha male. So we did that before. So to kind of switch it around, since we got our special guest, our woman guest, we're gonna talk about something else.
Yeah, what you doing?
So our
What
question.
you doing? What
Yeah,
doing?
you gotta kind of. Come on, you're making us look bad.
No phones on here.
Come on, you're embarrassing me in
I'm
front of
flirting
the
with
wizards.
babe.
You hear me? You hear me?
Oh, shut
She
up.
said she's flirting.
so stupid.
Shout out to him, by the way.
Nah, he can wait.
He's cool.
But shout out to him.
I said nah, he can
He can
wait.
wait. He can
But
wait.
shout out to him. Yeah, he's great.
But he can't wait because I'm a guest on the show. And I'm trying to be a season regular.
Oh, her trying to get recruited.
There you go. I'm saying she could be our fifth ranger. Who knows? But
Who knows?
anyways, the question for today: what is a hoe really? So
Why did you do that? Ooh.
What is a hoe
He did-
really? Okay, so
women's perspective. Go
yeah,
first.
That's a good way to start it off.
Alright. A hoe is not a person that's sexually free. A hoe is somebody that will just jump from body to body to body, regardless of relationship status, like clean status, anything. Like she just in it to win it for nothing.
Where's she winning?
I completely agree with her definition.
And when
That's
I say
how
for
feel
nothing,
always.
I mean like just because she's getting paid for sex, this also, in my opinion, does not make her a hoe.
I agree.
Where's she winning though?
Huh?
Where's she winning? You said
In it to win it.
Yeah,
Like,
deep.
exactly. Thank you.
That's
Getting
it, she's just a sex
getting
addict.
her walls resurfaced.
Damn.
That's what she's winning. Behind door number 1.
And how do we feel about hoes?
I completely agree with that definition.
I love hoes.
I
Yeah,
said
I love
this.
female
I've
hoes.
said this many times. In a relationship, no, out of a relationship, love you hoes.
Do what you want.
While I'm in a relationship, I can't stand you hoes. That's how I feel.
All right, let me tell you this. I don't really care for hoes, but I can respect an honest hoe because I'm a good guy.
That's
So
a
if you are
good
honest,
point.
if you are honest about your wholeness, and you're telling me that, because I'm a good guy out here looking for a relationship. So if you're honest about the fact that you owe, you're not wasting my time, and I can appreciate that. You do what you do, I do what I do. Agree to disagree.
I'm
You know
gonna
what I
say,
mean?
like, from a woman's perspective, I definitely agree with that. Talking about for male hoes, if male hoes were like open and honest about what the fuck they want to do, you might be fucking surprised how many women would be with that shit. It's like, oh, it's just for the deed, that kind of thing, whatever. You ain't gotta like sweet talk women and lie or whatever. Just be like, I'm just in the fuck.
2019, ladies.
Dude,
Not for me.
that's
Not for me though. Not for me though. Not for me though.
Nah, but you know what's funny? My dad was a hoe, and he was an open hoe. And he told everyone he got with, look, I'm not twisting your arm. This is what I like to do. I like to play around. If you with it, let's go. And women would be down.
He's like, I like to
He
swim
has
with Bodie.
multiple whole stories that were precautionary tales for me. No details, obviously. But, yeah.
Mm.
And it worked for him.
Oh, he a swimmer.
Yeah. I mean, he can't find a mate now, but whatever.
That's usually how it ends up. You hold for too long and you holding for life.
I said you home for life.
It's like a gray area in the transitionary period, and holds it too busy holding around to realize, oh shit,
I'm 50.
I need to stop.
I'm 50. My
And
life
I
is
need to
passing
settle
by.
down. Yeah, like it's a
My eggs
very
are
delicate
dry.
thing.
It's a gray
It's a
area.
delicate art. That's what it is.
Do it to you about
Um,
30, then branch.
I mean, or you could stop like me, you know.
Stop like you.
Yeah, so
Reform
Yeah.
hoes.
big facts, you feel me?
There's nothing wrong with
Shout out to all my recovering hoes out there.
Hoes in recovery.
hoes in
Big facts,
recovery.
bro.
It's-
I'm in recovery, Ryan.
I'm over here like,
just scratching.
Just thinking about it. ugh.
nah. To be honest with you, all jokes aside, like I joke about the word hoe and like I'll be like, yo, better stop hanging around with your hoe ass friends. But I don't really believe in hoes. Like everybody grown out here, do what you want to do. you
Just
know.
be safe.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. You know, like, there's a lot of shit out here. You know,
Too much.
like, if you hoeing, do your thing. If that's what you call hoeing, do your thing. I don't see you as a hoe, ladies or gentlemen. Do your thing. Like, you living life.
To me,
You're
honestly,
living life to your fullest.
honestly, in
That's
the
how I see
climate
it.
that we live in, I feel like if
Everybody.
you a hoe, you a wild boy or a wild girl.
Man,
I just feel like she said,
It's too much
it's too much shit going on.
And shit
First
that
off,
people don't even know they have.
if everybody's getting pregnant, you're doing it wrong. And then if
That's
you
a
get
fact.
if you're getting diseases, then you're not safe. So it's just
Wait,
like
wait, wait,
it's not
wait.
even fun no more.
Penicillin don't cure everything.
But
no
wait,
more.
what do you
Bruh,
expect?
Herpes can be passed through the mouth.
But wait, this is my thing. Like, all right, you saying everybody's getting pregnant, but like, what is there to like stop it?
Birth control.
Birth control.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Condoms,
Wait,
the
wait,
blah,
wait,
blah,
wait,
blah.
wait, time out.
Sometimes
What was that
shit
second? What was that second word you was about to say? What's that?
Birth control.
What's that?
Birth
Yo,
control.
condoms?
It's a
What's
form
that?
of birth control.
It is.
Jeez, the fact
What-
that you
what
don't
is
know what a condom
Why did he
is.
say
Where do you buy those at?
Wait, how do you say
I'm
it
dead.
again?
Have you never used
And
Pronounce
also,
it?
Chris is a father.
Can you
Condom?
what is that word? A condom?
Sounds like a bad guy.
I don't know what that is. Feel me?
Okay, you never wear
So
one.
when you're burning, when you're itching
Ooh.
beyond repair,
Ooh.
when you
about that,
feel, when you wake up and he's not there anymore, he's dislocated. Just know,
Fuck.
just
Yeah,
know
Marlon.
that you should then find out what
I'm
it
just
is,
saying.
even though it's useless to you now.
I'm just saying.
It's
It's
all
like
over.
you can't.
I hope you're scared, children.
How could
Please
something
don't.
that feels so
Nah,
good
low-key,
be so
I mean,
like...
nah, but that's the crazy
Fall
thing
for
though.
shots,
If you
too.
out, if you out here wilding, you're
Yeah.
legitimately putting your life on the line potentially.
When you
Like,
got a
you don't
bump
know what you
on
can
your
catch out
dick,
here.
you will then never question what a condom is again.
Don't
You're
be
gonna
bump
find
up.
out.
You don't want to
Well,
be
then I guess that
responsible.
brings us to
Oh no.
our next topic, like STDs.
Wait, what did you say when you
Go
have
ahead.
pussy on your dick?
What's up? We got a bump up. Where's your head at, D? Like,
Sorry.
anyway.
I say sorry.
Or a bump that looks like a pussy on your dick.
That's crazy.
On the next episode.
right. Good night, everybody. Yo,
Nah, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
love my references.
Were y'all really scared of like STDs? Like when they showed them to you and like,
Oh,
like
I was.
hell
in class?
yeah.
I was.
I was too. I ain't gonna lie.
I probably-
There was
I probably
one
should
bitch.
have been more scared.
No,
I was like, that shit is nasty.
I don't
Yeah,
have
more
one,
scared.
so just
There was
saying.
this white kid, Liam, who had black dandruff. I'll never forget that in my life. He had a Drew fro, and whenever he itched it, it would be black dandruff. You'd also find miscellaneous items in that fro. But getting off topic, there was a kid named Liam in my class who dead would
You violated right now.
listen.
You a
This
cold
nigga would argue the
You
fact
don't
that
name
there's STDs in our sex ed class. He'd be like, "That's not true. That's not
No,
true."
I got them shits
I
right now.
know.
Right?
He got all them shits right now.
You have all the
No, no, no.
STDs.
He got all of
He
them
probably would have
right
been
now.
like, he
Wait,
probably
wait,
would have
wait.
been like, yo,
Actually,
he's like,
I could-
that's not true because I'm still here.
I gotta
That nigga's
actually
on
say
bed
something.
rest.
Suffering criminal.
That nigga's on bed rest right
I actually
now.
gotta say something.
Go
We're
ahead.
we're joking about STDs and
That was
everything.
8th grade, by the way.
But I'll tell y'all like this, and I want to know everybody else's like story that y'all heard. Now, I have multiple friends that went up to Albany, right?
Oh boy.
There's a gentleman
I
up
gotta
there
call my
that
brother.
had herpes, and unfortunately gave it to a girl her first time. Took her virginity and gave it her first time.
Wow.
Yeah. So, it is serious. We're joking around out there, people, but
It's real.
wrap
It's
it
real.
up. Take care of yourself. Look,
Nah, for
if
real.
you gotta hit a nigga with a flashlight, ladies.
That's
Hit that nigga with
crazy.
the flashlight. You feel me?
A
Come
flashlight.
come
A
stare.
flashlight.
Dark out,
A
yeah,
flashlight.
like,
Come
yeah,
stare
like-
on the phone now. Like, you
You
can
feel
pull
me?
your
Like,
phone out.
no.
You
You
know.
know how tight that would be if I was in the middle and you said, hold on, was I be like, all right, you know what?
Nah, she
I'm
should look.
dead.
If it's trying to get you with the
Serious.
freeze.
Yeah, and be like, all right,
Because no,
this
think about
is
it.
dead.
Because all jokes aside, like really think about it. Like think about how traumatized that girl is. Like that's her first time ever having sex,
Right.
and you just got burnt for life.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You didn't get burnt with some regular shit that niggas hit you with penicillin. No, you got bumps.
Life Jennings
and
did
you
not
got
die for y'all to be out here
bumps,
catching
like,
it's a
STDs.
whole thing.
Yo, for life.
He's dead one time.
You always do that. Wait, talking about what?
I said Life Jennings did not die for y'all to be out here catching STDs. Alright? Bryson Tiller said don't, and y'all still doing it. Like,
You always do that. So many people is dead.
yeah, I do that a lot. I be thinking people's dead, but they're actually alive, and I be thinking, oh shit, that's fire. Can you put this?
You're so stupid.
You were never gonna make that.
It's-
I don't know why you.
I really thought it was.
Alright, so on the last episode we was
Sorry.
talking about we started to talk about new relationships. I believe T, you're the newest relationship,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How is that going? I like the gentleman. I like the young man.
I think I met him once. He was at church. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I met him. He's
I like
cool.
the young man. He
I like-
reminds me of me a little bit,
In what way?
like the weird like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like you're tall.
What?
But okay.
Weird.
I know he's not that tall. I know.
You want to elaborate on that, bro?
Nigga.
Oh, that.
What the fuck?
All right, from time to time,
From time to
everybody.
time.
Yeah.
Talking about my man.
You gonna let me
He's not-
elaborate?
he's not- he's not
You
a-
gonna let me elaborate, please?
Alright,
From time to time, you joke around with your mans, your friends, you might act like Prince, R.I.P. Just saying, like, Prince is very flamboyant, Prince did a lot of wild shit.
But he had a lot of pussy too. He's bisexual most likely.
I believe it.
But he just probably more into women, but he had like a feminine type of
Probably.
disposition. Even if you're bisexual, you don't have to fuck like the same sex.
You're
know
just
that, right?
attracted.
Yeah. Or it's just like you have that femininity about you, but you identify as whatever.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So I like him in that aspect. His jokes are like kind of in my lane, like that. But talk about the young man, young Jay.
Well, that was like definitely out of like left field.
Young Jay from the block.
That was definitely out of left field because like I was in a place where like I didn't give a fuck no more. I did not give a fuck about anything, anybody anymore because like I'd gone through, like I said before in previous episode, 10 fucking years basically of like a relationship just to get like fucked over. And then after that, I was just like, all right, so fuck it, whatever. I'm just do my own thing while like severely depressed that it ended, all this shame that I have, whatever have you, right? So anyway, we're coming into August or whatever. I made a random post. I came from like a convention, anime convention on my IG. He writes like the longest, thirstiest comment or whatever. I don't have it anywhere. I should have screenshotted it.
How long?
It was like a decent paragraph on Instagram or whatever.
Really?
Right? Yeah.
Sometimes
So
it's
So it was like, but the thing about it was,
It caught your eye. It caught your eye.
yeah, and
Yeah,
but the
so
thing about it too,
it's
like it was funny or whatever. Like he went out of his way to
Mm.
make it like funny. So I was like, oh, okay. Went to his page. She's cute. All right. So
Okay.
I jumped in his
Alright.
DM and I was like,
Oh,
hi.
you slid in his
yeah.
DMs?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, so like you like me? Nah, but so yeah, so we ended up meeting up, and I had about always have your pepper spray on you. I was like,
I always have
ready,
your
just
pepper
in
spray.
case.
Ladies.
And then it turned out to be great. Funny enough, the friends with benefits that I had, who turned out to be a fucking douchebag, Pat walked by me and him making out with his new girl and was dead just like,
Oh shit.
oh, all right. So that was funny. But anyway.
Very ironic.
That's weird.
Yeah, so we went out that night. We had a blast. We went to the club and everything together first night and shit, and it was great. And then after that, it was like, wow, this person actually has like a great personality. They're like pretty like mature. They want like a future for themselves, which is super fucking important, by the way. Like,
Very
you
important.
don't get with nobody that's not
PSA,
going nowhere.
PSA.
Like, but anyway, so yeah, so it was like all good. And now we're
Wait,
working towards on each other. Then you know,
Yes, sir.
Question.
Yeah.
One question with what you just said.
What?
What do you mean when you say they're not going anywhere? What do you mean? Like, what does that look like? What does a person look like who's not?
There's a
going
person that
anywhere?
This
has
is about to get deep.
no hashtag goals. Like they
No ambition.
right, no ambition.
Niggas that's on their ass. Niggas that's not doing shit.
Is there
You
a
feel
sole
me?
reason you wrote?
Or people that
That's what I said. This is about to
No
get deep.
reason.
but people that like settle or whatever for like
Mm,
you know,
that's another one.
yeah, little like scraps and pieces. It's cool to have like your little job if you doing a waiter, whatever have you. But
I want it all.
anything
I don't want it all.
anything could be a hustle. Like if you're doing it right, you know what I mean?
True,
Like
that's
even
true.
even if it's the slow and steady bag, anything could be like a hustle if you're doing it right.
Bag to bag as long as it's
You know?
secure.
Obviously,
You're
the
that
9 to 5
bag.
is bullshit. You may have to do some side jobs, ha ha ha. But anyway, like, still,
Even if it's hooking.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I know some niggas that selling dick.
Listen,
Oh,
there's,
is it
no,
like-
no, there's women out there that have like are getting $8,000 for pictures of their feet.
That's
Yo.
that's a fact.
That's a real hustle.
That's a. I
That's
just
a real
want to
hustle.
take my pictures.
Real
I'm
hustle.
trying to say, I don't gotta take my
So
clothes off. I
stupid.
just gotta show you some toes, my nigga. Like, are you serious? Come on. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I'd sell my feet.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'd be on IG right now. I'll,
That sounds crazy. Nigga said I sell my
model.
feet.
I'd
Yo,
dead
there was
do
an
that
article. Look, there was
Yeah.
something that came out. This chick or whatever. She was selling panties. What you stupid?
You sound
shit.
what?
You know that bitch.
She was selling panties.
Hey, bitch.
Like you.
So-
I heard about that.
But listen, but
That's
the,
what
whole,
we told
but the
you.
whole thing about that, which was crazy, it was not like panties that she had on. Because some men like dirty drawers. So what she would do was she would recreate like the smells or whatever and get it all dirty, whatever, and send it to these niggas without ever having it on her vagina.
Well, where is she?
And, huh?
the smells.
Like she was a chemist.
Oh.
She doing too
See,
much for
in that
her.
situation, I feel like it would have been easy for her to
Yeah,
just
for
wear them shits.
real. That's too
I feel
much.
like
Well, I
But
mean, once
I'm
she
not-
gets the right, you know,
I guess
fragrance.
she would say how it like
you know,
creeped
she
her out
just
to have like
produces
her
as many
pussy
as she
sweat
wants.
in some like man's like actual face or whatever. So she was
Oh,
scamming
right.
them. But either way, she was
That's
making like
so
mad
You
money.
can finesse.
Yeah,
But
facts.
you were saying too much, but like it seemed like really simple types of like fragrance things that she would put together. The way that she did it, I don't know. She was just good at that shit.
I don't think, yeah, it's probably better for her to do it like that. Because then she can have more panties if she has the recipe.
And then you don't know some
You think
weirdo
that's
might try to take
nice.
like her DNA and I don't know. Like,
Maybe.
I'll be thinking about some shit like dystopian future.
Look, she's finessing and it's working.
That is a
Keep finessing.
finesse.
Keep doing your thing, mom.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of
But
you.
the good thing is you're happy
Yeah.
in your relationship.
Bringing it
Let's
back.
keep it on.
So say right.
Yes.
I'm very happy, and I'm glad to have found someone that, you know, I actually can tell actually gives a fuck. Like, you know? So, yeah.
That's a rare fucking thing, which is sad.
People be switching up on you in crazy ways, though. Like, not even just me. Like, it's crazy. You really... And people be like, oh, so were you... It's just the type of, like, men you be going for. It's the type of women you be going for, whatever. But
Nah.
sometimes you dead don't know.
You know what
people
it
can wear
is?
some good masks.
It's that too, and people don't tell you who they truly are at first. You know, flat
Sometimes it
out.
takes a while to figure that out.
Right.
Yo, what?
And everyone does it. too.
What?
And sometimes
What?
you just don't want to believe that. You know, sometimes it's hard to accept that because you care. Because sometimes you think because you care, and you know I've told you about this.
Yeah.
Sometimes you think because you care, it will inspire them to care in return.
Which has
It's-
never worked ever.
Yeah, you know.
Does
You
not
have to
work that
care
way.
less, and then watch them come around.
That
I know
works
from
more
pers-
often than
I know from personal experience.
And you have to give yourself time. You know, you can't go from caring about one person to then immediately caring about someone else to then immediately caring about someone else. It's going to wear you down. Like,
It is.
By the time you get to the last person, your level of caring is not going to be the same as that first person. So
No,
give
no.
yourself time to recharge that.
You do have to take those breaks
But
because you have to detach.
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
so Patreon K, let's hear about your thotty experiences.
Ooh.
Since last time, you know, we was riding around in the car, you know, looking for young PYTs for you.
That sounds so bad.
Young
That sounds so
tenderonies.
bad.
It does, right?
Y'all was like hunting.
Don't say it like that.
Like it's bad enough that
Don't
women
say
have
it
a
like
legitimate
that.
fear of men like
He
tracking them
wasn't
down.
actually
You know?
doing
Like, all right, walking past a
Tenderoni.
group of niggas that's just like, hey princess, and all this other shit, dude, you just want to walk. Like I'm saying, that's another topic for another day. But y'all was hunting women.
No, we wasn't doing.
I
I
mean,
did always have a question about
I
that.
was getting ready for my birthday.
I always had a question because I was always like, I wonder which one is worse. Because I don't know. Because like when niggas walk past a group of guys, if we're scared of anything, we're scared of like getting jumped or like killed. When girls walk past a bunch of guys, they're scared of like getting hit on. Which one is worse?
Well, not even really hit on because like niggas will be flagrant. Like I've had my arm grabbed and like held, like shit like that. And niggas like no matter what you say, and you gotta do the whole smile thing. And hey, beautiful, why aren't you smiling? I hate that shit so much. You wasn't around. I was 12, yo. Walking past this thing with them like old ass men over there be on the corner. Like it's crazy.
Niggas would have jumped him.
yeah.
But all I'm saying is that it happens. Like it's real. Like that predatory.
Whoever
shit.
you are, you got away with one, nigga.
Said you got
Try
away.
that shit again.
Because I always
Yeah,
wondered
now.
that. 'Cause, like when dudes do it, it's always a fear of like these niggas might.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I might get left out
No,
here.
I'm definitely that nigga.
At least I like don't immediately think like I'm gonna get raped or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
or-
yeah. I'm definitely that nigga.
Nothing.
If it's a crew of guys, I'm walking all through them niggas, and I'm staring at each and every one of them in their face.
That's a fact.
I have
Because that's what you have to
and
do. You gotta
and
let
you
them
better
know, like,
not
nigga,
cross the street, guys.
Assert
Don't do
dominance.
it.
Yeah.
It's like
Alpha
y'all
male
niggas
sex.
is pussy, my nigga. I dare y'all niggas to touch me, and I dare you niggas to touch me.
I did learn the hard way. The only time that doesn't work.
This is when they're too deep.
Nah, not even when they're too
There's
deep.
a certain level.
Nah,
I mean, if
not
they're
even
just
when
more,
they're
if they're just more real than you are,
Nah,
If it's
nah,
if
like
they're just
five-
more real than you
Nah,
are,
nah,
When it gets
no,
to the
because
point
if
where
they're
you like,
more real,
excuse
if they're
me,
more
sir.
real, they won't fuck with you because this is like there's no reason to fuck with you.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the fake niggas that'll just fuck with niggas for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Never do that if they got a dice game going. Do not ever walk through a nigga's dice
Nah,
game.
whoa, what? Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's-
was on some dickhead shit.
Oh yeah, OD.
Yeah, nah, you was
Niggas
asking for
fucked me up.
half,
Like,
yeah.
why would you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that?
yeah.
I was young at the time. And I was like
Nah, 'cause
13. I
wasn't-
didn't know the rules.
Nah, they
man.
wasn't
Like,
even paying attention to you. They was playing the game.
yeah, they wasn't. I just saw
Nah, he was
like,
trying to
nah,
hard.
like two niggas looked up and they was like grilling me a little bit, and I was just like, the fuck is these niggas looking for?
Right.
I got something for them. Long story short, they
Right,
had
cool.
something for me instead. And never walk through niggas dice
So any
game.
preteen
Unless you
that
strapped or
watching
something.
this,
You got jumped? Oh shit.
Oh, it fucked me up. Unless you're strapped, don't ever walk through a nigga's dice
Oh,
game.
they
It's
fuck-
not worth it. You're gonna lose that. It's not worth it. That's not even. Yeah.
You know, but you didn't become the next 50 Cent, so you know, praise the Lord.
Yeah, that's a fact. It's a fact.
oh well,
Yes. Young Patreon K.
yeah, that's the name.
Talk your shit.
PP.
Well,
The audience
so
wants to hear you.
what did you just say?
PP.
Don't call it. Don't call it.
Don't call me that. Don't call me that. Don't call me that.
PK is cool. Don't
PP.
even that is like.
PK.
Nah, we don't call you
PPK.
PP now.
PPK.
Where's the other P coming from?
I know, right?
Nobody knows.
I end the episode
It's
right
just a
now. I'm
thing.
gonna fuck around. This is crazy.
It's alright. Relax, PP.
Oh, this is gonna stick.
Ah! It wasn't meant!
Yo.
We lost one. Ladies
So-
and
It would have
gents.
been tight because then we would have had the episode, end the episode because the carpet.
I'm gonna do my
definitely.
best Patreon K impression right
I'm
now.
fucking dead.
Oh no, yeah, we're definitely doing some of this.
Oh shit.
He
Okay.
is Patreon K
Patreon
and
K
B at the same
and
time
B at the
until
same time.
Patreon
Let's do
K
this.
comes back.
All right,
Side.
it's my sis right here. Because I'm Patreon K as well.
It's crazy how
Now,
quick
what
we
was the
replace
question
it.
you were asking me about my
So
relationship?
what's the update?
Oh,
on
about
the
me
new-
and my hoes, right?
Can
I
I
think
get
you
out
have
of
a
here?
lot. You have a lot.
Yeah.
Every
do
time I
have a
turn
lot.
around, it's a new one.
It's a new one.
Every time I
Every
turn
single
around.
time.
You're smearing
Play me.
Patreon K, Dave.
You will not disgrace my name.
Patreon K is back.
He's back.
So last time we heard about Patreon K, we heard he had a lot of hoes, a lot, and
A
then
lot.
what was it?
Yeah, I was getting ready to speak
Every
on
time I
our-
turn
our
around, it's
bonus.
a new
Our
one.
bonus.
This is fake news.
Oh, wait.
On my Trump shit. On my Trump shit.
Wait. Before, alright. After the last episode of me and Kay on our adventures, I put you on to the new drink. How is that going? For one.
It's actually going kind of slow, but not in like a bad way. It's just this week has been a really long week for me. I have 2 jobs, and she's in school. Like, you know, she's a med student, so she's just like, it's a lot. Her schedule, my schedule. Yeah, she's about to have like midterms and shit, so it's
You're gonna be
like,
successful.
yeah. But like we've tested each other a few times. I was planning on testing her later to see if she wanted to like meet up, because I haven't like met her yet. But like, she's cool. You know, I don't have no issues there's nothing like screaming "you're great" yet, but it's like she cool, you know. So to explain myself, I don't believe I have hoes. I was explaining them before.
I ain't got no clothes.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Yeah.
Nah, I was explaining to them before we started shooting the episode. It's not like it when I explain the different names of girls or whatever that I like or talk to, like it sounds more exciting than it really is. I have a lot of crushes. Like I like people, but it's not like we're messing around. It's not like I'm going on a bunch of different dates with people all the time. I see who I see. If I have a conversation with them, that's cool. Then it is what it is. And the only reason I can say that like I like all these different girls, the only reason I'm saying that is because there hasn't been that one that's come along and be like, all right, this is the main one. This is who I'm consistent with. This is who I really, really like. It almost happened, and it was seeming like we were going in that direction. And then lately, it's just been kind of slow. So I don't even really know where I stand with her, or better yet, where she stands with me. So it's really that kind of thing. There's this one girl that I like, but she kind of told me it wasn't going to work out because of my personality, and like she's different than me. So she was just like, I don't even want to waste your time, which I can respect, but at the same time, it was like, do you really know that we won't work out? Like, do you really know? Like, you know, but I get it, you know.
You just gotta
Yeah, I
wild
want to hear
out
about
on
your.
it.
I want to hear about your thought.
Why do you-
toxic days.
Why do you keep saying that?
I'm joking, bro. Relax. You sounded wild serious there.
Yeah, because I kind of don't like that, but to be honest. But
Sorry, sir.
It's okay.
I apologize.
In this segment, you gotta have that song. I got hoes.
yeah.
Well, I don't got any hoes.
Young
So
B.
Fly.
Little B.
Said
Talking
why?
shit.
I got nothing for you, sir.
Well, how's your relationship?
You can't ask him
my
to incriminate
relationship,
himself on camera.
Oh no.
Oh, so let me ask you boys, let me ask you fellas and lady, question. Now let's say you want to go, okay, I ain't even gonna bullshit around. Last weekend,
Yeah, how
we
was
went
that?
to, or like 2 weeks ago for Valentine's Day, we went skiing. Skiing for her first time, my 1000th time, whatever.
This
I can't even know.
nigga good. Spent 1,000 times.
I don't remember.
Oh, you flexing right now?
I don't remember the last time I saw a
Okay.
slope. Like,
If we were all to go, I would just like be dying of you guys falling. And I would just be like
Continue with
skiing
your
circles around
Got
me.
you.
Anyway,
your skiing experiences.
long story short, I kind of felt offended because even though we went skiing and like, you know, I guess it was my idea, it was something that I wanted to do. It wasn't as special for her as it was for me. She was like, it was more like regular for her
Why was it regular for her?
because it was something that I wanted to do, and she made it. She, I guess, went out of her way to make it more special. In terms of like, you know, the whole romantic thing. I guess I'm not really good at being romantic. So my idea of, you know, having a romantic night was like, you know, we're gonna go to this ski lodge and then like go to the hotel. It's like right there, and then that's my idea of, I guess, romanticism. But it wasn't enough. So, you know, and you're shaking your head, so it's just like, obviously I'm doing something wrong.
What do you
here.
have to say? Yeah. What do you?
I was
have
like,
to say
well,
about
the fact that we're going skiing and all that.
I don't
that
celebrate Valentine's
good
Day.
stuff.
so-
That's not romantic. Okay.
okay, no. That's definitely a start. Yes, but that's the thing about it. I'm not gonna sit here and try to define romance too much. I'm just gonna say this more so. Talk to your partner. What the F does romance mean to you? What do you think romance is? So you can kind of like.
Not for you. Find out what she thinks.
Right.
Is romantic. He's over here. He was still like, "What is romance?"
I mean, but in a way, you do also need to know for yourself because
I know, but
you
that's
can't
so
define it.
much
How you gonna?
work.
Wow. Anyway, like
You've
when
been with
people
this
bring
girl,
up.
you don't know what she
First of all,
likes,
you've been with this
like-
girl too long to be thinking like that. It's too much work. What are you talking about?
I'm a busy guy. Like I was
That's
doing
hilarious.
shit.
Damn.
I was doing
You
shit.
just talking about being neglectful. Damn, bro.
What are you talking about? You said
You just
But
said,
you know,
I
romance-
agree with you. Don't get me
Romance
wrong,
is like, you know, flower petals on the bed. Romance is like, you know, you got bed like a
I think that shit
bottle
is cool.
or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
I
romance
got her
is like
present.
romance
did.
is like you got some like what was the present though?
It's like cake in the bag.
What?
What was the present?
I got the bag, like a handbag.
That's not cute. But it's like I'm thinking like a necklace
That's
or
cute.
something. No, it is. Cause it's
A
cake,
necklace?
all right?
I just
Yes,
picture-
a
I
necklace.
just picture a
What?
greasy doggy
You said a
bag.
gift.
Another little
But
paper
leftover-
plate.
like
this
this.
was leftover from the restroom. Right?
Like, babe, guess what's behind
I was
my
giving him the
back?
benefit of the Sorry. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I'm thinking like, you know how you go in like a cake shop or whatever, they got the slices or whatever, and maybe it was packaged nice or something. That's what I'm trying to, not like you went to a
Oh, no.
restaurant and this was the dessert and you packed it. It was like,
I
baby,
just do that shit in the bag.
I'm fucking dead anyway.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay, I failed.
That's what you got from all this nigga. Said, well,
You
I got it
failed,
wrong.
yes.
I
He
mean,
look, he said a necklace. Like, yes, he said a gift, like a bracelet, like something nice.
I mean,
You know?
like,
But
I
again-
don't make like a shit ton
But
of
you don't.
money. Like,
I'm not
I'm
saying, but you don't have to give gifts for things to be romantic either. Is what I'm trying to say. Like people think romantic is a nice, like you know, lit dinner or whatever. That's just
but it
two
could
of
just be
y'all's
something
intimate.
personal to
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
You know,
Like,
Spending personal time
she'll,
together.
she'll think it's sweet.
you make a bath for her. She gets in there, give her a massage, and whatever you young folks do after that. And then you know,
See, I think your problem is you go too hard
Yeah,
too,
he goes
too quick.
fucking hard.
That's the only
Yo,
only
I ain't
thing.
gonna lie.
you're a romantic.
Because where do you go from here?
You wanna know what the crazy shit is?
He's not a romantic. Where
Literally,
you go from
I
here?
hope the place is still open because I have a gift that I was trying to get her today. And the place might not even be open. It's a jewelry store, but
Nigga just had a baby.
She got enough jewelry.
When I said- when
no
I said
offense.
jewelry-
I mean, I'm not trying to stunt your gifts, but you know.
place might not even. I might have to get the shit tomorrow. But
This is why I'm gonna be honest with you. You know those certain friends like you don't bring around your girl because like they'll outshine you.
That, wow, I never knew.
That's why.
I thought
That's
you
why
was like, I thought you
overshine-
wanted to go there for life, yo.
That's why
funny.
low key. That's why low key. Never been on a double date with you and your girl.
Your
Cause
girl
this
said-
nigga gonna be like,
look,
nigga gonna be like, yo, we out to Roof Chris. My nigga,
Look.
I'm broke. Like what?
No, but not even. It's like
I feel
at
like
the look
we're
through the whole
Yeah.
date or whatever. You look over
like
at
you
Bay
got
and it's
time.
like
But also, y'all
like
go to
you know, look, wait, and at the
like,
end of the
you
day,
want
you go
smoking.
home and it's like. So why don't you ever?
Yeah, like,
You're funny.
But you
Why
know,
don't
another,
I do not try to do that.
another thing with him and his girl, they go to seafood restaurants a lot, and my girl doesn't eat seafood.
That's why
So
she got
another reason
pregnant.
why,
Look
too.
at you. See, you ain't low.
What? That has some.
No, I'm saying, yeah. I'm saying that's what she got. She trapped him. Hello.
Oh.
Like, you know, no offense. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just like, she was like, I'm gonna lock that down.
Yeah, it's locked. You know.
I like her decision.
She was on a mission. I mean,
Yeah.
in
That's
all
what you
honesty.
like her decision because you're happy. That's important. I wasn't saying it in a negative way. You know.
So,
Well, I got some reevaluating to do. Is what the
So
hell I
good.
got out of this.
I
Step
guess,
it up.
I guess that's a segue to me because obviously I'm happy
Yeah.
with my relationship.
yeah. So, how is your relationship plus the new
Yeah, just had a
Additional
kid,
daughter?
a little daughter.
Yes.
I just did.
Okay.
So let me ask you though, because I know she's only like what, 2 weeks old?
Exactly 2 weeks old yesterday.
Aw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly 2 weeks old yesterday.
So awesome.
Yeah, congrats.
But like having her in the equation now, for real.
Yeah,
How does that? Yeah. How is y'all relationship as parents? Like, how is it affecting you
It's
guys?
actually weird because we're used to going out a lot.
Yeah.
But because she's still recovering, and she had a C-section, so because she's still recovering, she's not even allowed to go out. So that's
Yeah.
one. But yeah, to go out as much as we normally would, we gotta find somebody to watch the baby now. It's actually
Right.
a little hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the hardest thing. Baby sleep most of the time, so most of the
You
time
can't
it's
take
still.
her?
I mean, we could, but
I want to stick with the baby at movies.
no, we could. It's just I never wanted to be that person with the crying baby in the restaurant.
No,
But
but
does
your
your baby cry a
daughter
lot?
doesn't
Is she,
cry
like-
a lot though.
No, she
Yeah,
cries.
you say
Mostly
that and then
at
they get
night.
out and they start
Oh,
crying.
okay.
Like, no,
Like, she's
you're
quiet
not
at night, but she's usually quiet. But not most of the time, she's sleeping. So it feels like it's just me and her hanging out in the crib most of the time. So there's no change yet.
Now you're at her place or your place?
Yeah, that's
So I
gonna
know
be.
we're planning on going to Italy soon.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
When?
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I just said that too. I was like, you see what I mean?
Like, I just
We have to
asked
find
my
out who's
girl.
gonna watch the kid when we go, because we're not taking the kids. It's just gonna be me and
See,
her. on
see
the
now
trip.
this is where like
'Cause
you
I always want to go to
outshine
Italy.
me because I'm
That's
going
what
to
I'm
Spain
saying.
in 2 weeks and I'm
Yeah,
not
what
taking my
are you
girl.
gonna do
God
in the event that
forbid.
you have to
You
take
should
it out
have
here?
said that.
Like chill. Like,
No, it's gonna be like we're not going until we.
You're
have
just going to
a set
Spain?
Oh,
Don't
thing
say.
to-
He's studying.
Oh, right.
Like the point is just me and her. So
Okay.
like we're not gonna go
She'll be
until
going too?
we have a
Mhm.
set. Like
Oh,
you can do it for this
Um,
week. I cool.
Okay.
See, but that's different. That's more of a
And then,
family
like,
thing.
she gets older.
If
It's
you were
like
just
the trips
going to
away
Spain,
and
you
be like
wanted to
to
go to
Disney and
Spain,
all this
and you
shit.
didn't.
Yeah, then it's gonna be
That is
different because
kinda
then it's
cool.
like when you're
That
old
is
enough that you
cool.
can go, you kind of gotta go.
Right.
We gotta
Right.
take you to.
True.
Yeah, Italy's the next.
And it comes down to the cost. You pay for Italy, you don't want to be paying like OD for a babysitter and shit either.
Yeah, that's fact.
So
So where's she gonna be at? Or you still?
We got enough grandmothers in this equation.
that's good.
Y'all like
That are
holding her
willing.
and shit, right? I bet you get to hold her for a week.
That's funny.
You're welcome. And then
Wow.
you like dip.
Just disappear.
Send you a postcard.
Best parents ever.
You know what's a funny thing about the grandparents in those situations? It'd be so funny because when the the grandparents would be like, "Oh, I love my grandbaby," da 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 da. But in the back of my head, I'd be like, "Do you know how bad you didn't want this kid to be here in the first place? Now you're all, oh, I love my grandbaby." But it's like in the beginning, you was real harsh about it. Like
You have a kid. I'm
it's
never.
weird to
gonna
do
be there.
that flip. It's like,
Yeah.
you were really against this. Now all of a sudden you love him because he's cute. Like,
It's exactly how it
This
goes.
is usually how it goes.
it's just funny to me. But I mean, just wanted to point that out. But yeah.
I think that also depends on like where like the child of whatever parent is at that point in their life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you established and everything, you really grown and all that stuff, got your shit going. What are they gonna say? Like, of course they're gonna be happy that you're gonna have a kid. You know,
Yeah, 'cause at first when
unless
I
they're
told,
traditional once you get married.
when I told my mom, she was just like, "Are you sure you want to have one now?" But then once it was established that it was coming, she was happy as shit though. So,
I think I want to have kids with a Chinese lady.
Why are you saying this? And your girl watches this, and your girl is not Chinese.
And that
my nigga?
sounds so like
What are you
fetish.
talking about?
That sounds so
No, no, no,
fetishizing
like, just-
and
just-
What the
weird.
fuck?
Well, Leslie, you gotta hear me out. Hear me out,
Why
hear me out.
specifically?
Just so I could have a little nigga that speaks Chinese.
Oh my god. Let me tell you something about kids as a preschool teacher, okay? Let me tell you something about kids. Kids are smart as fuck.
Are
Kids
you
can
serious?
Learn, kids can learn
I
three
know.
languages no matter what race they are. Your little nigga can
God.
learn some Chinese.
You gotta bring science.
Stop
and-
saying the names!
Oh shit.
The only motherfucker. The only motherfucker.
Cut, we're done.
That's the end of
But
this
that
episode.
sounded like only racist!